Thank you, Win Grace. I didn't even realise I was muted. Unbelievable. Yes, I've just realised. Unbelievable. I will start again. Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire Geek, and welcome to Sketch Time number 9, live Sketch Time number 9, where this week we're doing Millie Gibson, a.k.a. Ruby Sunday, from Doctor Who, as suggested by Wingrace, because they were the only one that replied to the post in the comments section, because nobody reads the comments. So there we go. So that's who we're doing. I'll just make sure we are going. I hope I'm not muted anymore. Have a listen. You'll hear my voice in a minute.
Doctor Who.
Yes, right, so we're off and running, and you can hear me. Right, so let's get the image up that I'm going to be drawing today. If I can remember what button to press. Oh, I've pressed the wrong bloody button. I don't even know why I've got that on there. I'm an idiot. That one, right, that's the one. Right, so there's Millie Gibson, not as Ruby Sunday. I don't know. I think she's on the way to some awards ceremony there, I think. Only comments people ever seem to look at are image polls. Probably. I'll have to start doing them. Anyway, next time I'll do a selection of thingamabobs, pictures for you to choose from. That's what I'll do. I'll do a poll with a selection of images. Right, so what else? Oh, before we start, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. We're live on YouTube, and that's it, because I'm through Streamlabs today. So I can have 2 cameras. I can't have 2 cameras with StreamYards because I'm not paying 40 quid a month for that option. Right, so I'll make myself titchy tiny in the corner, and we'll get the other camera up. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right, here we go. And a bit more. And I'll put myself there. I'll stick the usual music on as well. But anyway, get my drawing pad out, my trusty old pound shop sketch pad. I'm balancing on that. Right, where's the other camera? Where are you? Webcam 2. There you are. There you go. There's my sketch pad. I hope you can see it. Let's put a bit of light on it. Right, so, hope you've had a good day. I played a bit more RoboCop Rogue City earlier on. You can see that on the channel. I thought we were going to finish it today. Didn't happen. Right, so off we go. Right, anyway, I'll get the music on. The usual music, the selection from the YouTube audio library. Off we go. Right, so I know you've had a good day yourselves this Sunday. That's a load of that. I did that last time. I couldn't bloody hear it. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So far, an okay day. Made the show that only you enjoyed. With Sir Cedric Hardwick. I don't think I've seen that episode of Twilight Zone. I've not seen all the Twilight Zones. I've seen all the Outer Limits, but I've not seen all the Twilight Zones. I don't think I've seen that one. Right, I think I've seen the one with Robbie the Robot in that you mentioned during the RoboCop stream. Right, where's my pencil? I got some new pencils the other day. I don't know why, I've got millions of them. Right, off we go. Get the picture up so I can see it. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit so it'll change on the screen. Not exactly seeing what I'm saying. It's season 5. This is the one with Robin, right? I bet you're watching it on something like Pluto or some channel like that, some service like that. Now then, zoom in a bit. The camera dropping down. Adjustments. Focused. in focus. Right. Off we go. Okay, you said that last week. Can't hear the music. You said that last time, so I lowered it down, then I couldn't hear the bloody music. I love music a bit more. Right, I've lowered the music a bit. See what happens. Right, Millie, off we go. I'll do your hair. As we saw on Cellar Dweller, you should start with the eyes, shouldn't you? Sorry, I'll start with the eyes. Start with the eyes, like the artist on Cellar Dweller, which was the other night's Friday night appointment with Fear. That is also on the channel. Yes, Pluto is doing a marathon. It's also on Paramount Plus when I recorded the clips. I don't know if it's on our Paramount Plus. I will have to look that up. So subscribe to that. Maybe it's just listening on my phone. All right. Are you watching or listening on via the telling bone? Well, I've lowered it a bit anyway. You don't hear me anyway. I'm not expecting this to look a lot like Millie Gibson, by the way, when I'm done, because I'm not really very good at likenesses. I've already got her eyebrow wrong. Too arched, which is something I do tend to do. I overarch the eyebrows for some reason. Anyway. The nose goes down there, into that bit there-ish. Get the basic shape. I know I started on her eye, didn't I, properly, but I shouldn't have done. Ow. Don't know what I did there, but that hurt. In my thumb. Pluto has 3 Star Trek channels: Stargate, Classic Doctor Who, Godzilla, and random old sci-fi movies, all next to each other. I rarely watch any other streaming. Something I rarely watch Pluto. It's on my PS5. I think I've got it on my PS4 as well. Up in my bedroom. And I rarely watch it. I think it might be on my set-top box. By the way, I've got my bandana on tonight because last time I kept headbutting the microphone, didn't I? So I've got my bandana on tonight. I think I'm one of the Sons of Anarchy. It's not right, is it? Hell on Wheels and Submounted on that. Yorkshire. I've not seen either. Not seen Sons of Anarchy. Oh, Hell on Wheels. Just know about them through the zeitgeist. Or whatever. Not right, is that, is it? It's bloody awful. I'm going to struggle with this one, I can tell. How do I get this live right? Try and adjust it so it's not a bit better. I'll miss out round now. Right. Press the button. By the way, a booted princess out. As 9 o'clock dawned, she started, didn't she? Straight away before I hit go live on this, she started running about like a loony. I wouldn't say nutter then and loony at the same time, so I nearly said lutter. Running around like a loony. So I booted her out. Not literally. I didn't literally boot her out, but I guided her towards the back door. So she'll probably be jumping up at the window soon in about 20 minutes. Let me in. this one's bloody awful, is this one? This song. Sounds like me trying to play. Oh, crikey. Pluto has dark matter, which may need to watch that again. Yeah, we'll go to dark matter. I enjoyed that. Ended on a cliffhanger. Tried to get into Dark Matter, but I fell off after a few episodes. I'll try again. Same thing happened to me with The Expanse. And before E. Expanse, yeah. And Sanctuary. I never got into Sanctuary. Could never get into that. I don't think I could get past her accent. I've got that wrong, haven't I? Gone wrong there somewhere. Where have I gone wrong there? Maybe it's with that line there I've gone wrong. I'll erase that. I'll come back to it. I'm like an AI, I can't do hands or anything else. Liefeld can't draw feet. Has he been AI the whole time? The Deadpool chap. Even got a mention in the trailer. Everybody kept pointing out Liefeld's feet. Everybody went ha ha ha. Like 99% of people are going, what? Don't get it. It's weird. I fancied watching Lost today. Random. I think I saw the first episode with the plane crash and I think that was about it. For me, we lost. I think. I might have seen the odd episode, but I didn't get into Lost. What is it that Russell T Davies has with young girls with blonde hair who the first names beginning with R? Rose Tyler, Ruby Sunday, Ruby Sunday. Don't think she's a natural blonde. Don't think the collars and cuffs match, as James Bond would say. Seems like he's using all the old tricks again for this new season, but slightly twisted. Let's see. I might even not watch it. I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. Might watch the first episode to see what happens there. Christmas special did nothing for me. Didn't get past 10 minutes in. And they've got rid of Ruby Sunday already. That series hasn't even started. She's not going there now, she's staying, and they're adding the new girl too. I thought they'll get rid of her after. Is it the first season or the second season? They're at the filming season 2 now, aren't there, or something, and she's going to be in some of that. I thought something was going to happen to her. But, anyway. We'll see. They're going to send her to another dimension like they did with Rose. Trying to keep it straight. I need a camera behind me, don't I? But I ain't got room for it. So I've got to have it up there. I want it at a funny angle. I haven't got space to put a camera behind. I've got a tripod and stuff and all that, but I haven't got room behind me to put it. Rumour was she's leaving, but the new companion leaked. Actually, he never commented it until this week. Oh, right, fair enough. He'll do something with her. As I said, he'll put in another dimension or something. She'll keep popping back up. She'll be like Kirk in Tholian Web. She'll keep reappearing. They've got to save her. As the Doctor and his new ethnically diverse companions. Whatever. I think I was more forgiving on the Christmas special because I generally don't think those are very strong episodes. They're usually the most popular ones, aren't they? I don't know if they're the best, but they're usually the most popular ones. The ones that they get most viewers, aren't they? The Christmas ones. Can't beat Terror of the Zygons. It's my favourite Doctor Who. If you go to the Patreon, we can watch it. Because I did a commentary thing on it. On the Patreon. Links in the description. I think. I'm weird, everyone loves Waters of Mars, and I did not. I wasn't a fan of that, Waters of Mars. I didn't like that one in the library either. I wasn't a fan of that one either. Everybody raves about that, but everybody likes Blink. Everybody seems to like Blink, which were a good one. We all wanted to see more of Sally Sparrow, didn't we? She went off to become a movie star, didn't she? I forgot her name. Whoever played Sally Sparrow, I forgot. She's got a man's name, hasn't she? No, sort of. Not like Michael Burnham, but it's kind of one of them names that men and women can have, and I forgot her name. Carrie. Is it Carrie? Something C-A-R. What? I can't remember. Mulligan. Carrie Mulligan. No, it's not right. Is it something like that? I don't know. The River Song Library. I don't know. I can't remember the River Song. It's either because my last message disappeared. Weird. You've been naughty. You say naughty things. I can't see anything. Can't see anything on the in the message box that said something's been deleted or whatever. Carrie Mulligan. Yeah, not Carrie Mulligan. I can't pronounce it. I know what we can do. We can do Jazz Fusion. Or whatever they call it. Jazz Odyssey. Whatever he calls it. Just reminds me of that. But he's got to 11. Anyway, what were your last message, Sci-Fi? Because before it disappeared. Anyway. The River Song Library, anyway, Windgrace says, I can't really remember. The one where they turned into skeletons, that one. In the space suits, that one. I didn't like that one. I think River Song were in that one, wasn't it? Where she was introduced, I think it was, wasn't it? I'm not a big fan of River Song, to be honest. Although What's-Her-Face is, kind of fit. I forgot his name now. Who that plays River Song? I'm blanking because we're live and I always blank. Alex Kingston. That's the one. Basically said one of my videos is finally approaching 1,000 views, and I was surprised. Cool. Not many of my videos have got over 1,000 views. There's one or two, but not many. Silence in the Library, yes, her first episode. Some of these, this music sounds like it's being done with, have I got it? Can I see it? No, I can't. I've got it somewhere. Sorry, I know it. I've got this software called Magic's Music. I think it's Music Maker. I think it's Magic's Music Maker, which I don't use, obviously, because I'm useless. But a lot of these sound like they've been done with that. It uses, samples and stuff that you can use, or stings or stuff like that. Anyway, whatever. I'm so glad they moved that heart to below the chat instead of hiding words in chat. Let's have a look. 'Cause on my things, it's still hiding words. Let's have a look on the actual page. To mute myself quick. Still in the chat for me. Yeah, still hiding words for me, that heart. Dunno. Yeah, still in the same place for me. They've changed it just for Sci-Fi Quest. And nobody else. With this picture I'm using, I've realised they were moving her hands when they took the picture. If you can see, it's just a bit of a double exposure on her fingers. They're a bit blurry. I'll do my best to try and work around it. It's next to the chat for me, next to the super chat button. Let's have a look in. Let's look at Microsoft Edge. I'm using Chrome at the minute. Let's check Microsoft Edge to see that. Go away. See if that. Oh, go away. So I'm not talking to you. Not signed in. See if it finds me. Yes, it does. Get me all quick. Oh, no. Even in Edge, it's still in the chat. Don't know. It's just Sci-Fi Quest that has it that way. It seems. Pigs here, that nailed, didn't it? At least she ain't got a thumb ring on. Bloody hate thumb rings, I do. dum. Maybe the update is still making the rounds and you guys haven't had it yet. Oh, obviously not. I saw a cool fact that of some things Dan Aykroyd is credited as being the star of Ghostbusters 3 in 1995. Oh. Very good. 1990 Ghostbusters 3. Curiously enough, just before this stream started, I was watching Hack the Movies review of Ghostbusters 2. Oddly enough. This is actually a cheeky reference to the Casper movie. All right, okay. Oh, yes, he is in that as a Ghostbuster, isn't he? If I remember rightly. Is it at the beginning of the film? It's a long time since I've seen Casper, though. A long, long time. Yes, he runs out of the house after discovering it's haunted and yells, "Call somebody else!" He's wearing full costume and his name tag. Yes, I thought so. He also made Casper really sad for no reason. Can't remember. He was being bullied, wasn't he, by them other ghosts in the film. But I can't really remember. I've seen the cartoon. I can't really remember much about it. You know, the original cartoon. It was a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Ha ha ha, drinking game. just a ghost in the cartoon. In the movie, he was a poor kid who had tuberculosis and died tragically before experiencing love. As I said, it's been a while. And I didn't even like it that much, to be honest. Remember what else I've watched recently? I haven't watched any new stuff. I was watching last night, I went to bed, and I watched TNG, Next Generation for a bit. What episodes did I watch now? What are we up to? The Enemy, that one with Geordie LaForge and the Romulan. I could just watch 2 episodes, I think, and then turned it off because I was tired. Then I think after that was The Price, which is the one with the bars and wormhole, that one. Where somehow, it must have been at the very edge, somehow in that episode, they were supposed to go to the Gamma Quadrant through the bars and wormhole, and they said they were 200 light years away from where they should be in the Gamma Quadrant. So they must have been going to somewhere on the edge of the Gamma, no, in the Delta Quadrant. They said must be somewhere on the edge of the Gamma Quadrant, Delta Quadrant border. It was only 200 light years off. Anyway, whatever. Why does the rest of the races in the galaxy seem to adhere to the Federation's? That the Federation is in the Alpha and Beta Quadrant. Don't they have their own maps? Obviously not. The Price with Creepy Lloyd Brown. Is that his name? Is that him that essentially seduces Deanna? Is that his name? I didn't know his name. I've seen him in other things, but I didn't know his name. Yeah, he's very creepy. Don't know what she sees in him. Part of a treaty. Their sci-fi quest being all serious and logical. And I hated Star Trek as well. Sorry, I'm just moaning about Star Trek, but I hate that they call people like us, the races with two arms and two legs. I hate that they call them humanoids. Just does me head in. Share charts. Yes. Lloyd Brown is his character from Seinfeld. Oh, right, okay. Don't recall his name in TNG. It's another thing I've never seen, Seinfeld. I don't think I've seen a single episode of that. I was distracted by Millie. Ruby Sunday. Anyway. I'm going to colour the background in. So I'm going to get my 4B. Woodless pencil. And over the background. I'm going to have a dark background on this one for a change. Humanoid terraforming, so yes. Because the Federation is a humans only club. Even the name is racist. As Burr said. Except for Who Watches the Watchers with its proto-Vulcanoids. It's another one I didn't understand. What was that about? How can you have proto-Vulcans on a planet? Is it near Vulcan? Are they a lost, like the Romulans? Are they a lost cousins of? Did the Vulcans evolve on that planet, which I've forgotten the name of, and then go to Vulcan? Sometimes Star Trek doesn't make any sense, does it? Sometimes. How did the Romulans get to Romulus without warp drive? Because apparently they didn't have warp drive, did they? Back then. I just watched that episode a few days ago. Yes. With the duck blind. That we see again in Star Trek Insurrection. Not the same one, but a duck blind. Probably in the same way Rome just evolved on another planet. Oh, yes, Hodgkin's law of parallel development, something like that, isn't it? They had a planet that even had the same continents as Earth. The original series was proper crap sometimes, it was. So I've been watching some of those. Like I said, we're watching original series episodes the other night with my mate. I can't remember which episodes it was now. Which ones was it? Mud's Women, which is fun. What else did we watch? Can't really remember now. Life finds a way. This will be what Star Trek Discovery is going to tell us all the answers to at the end of this season. Mark my words. Hope R&B didn't hear you say that. I don't know. He's obsessed with bloody TOS, isn't he? He thinks it's the bee's knees. Yeah, I love it, but sometimes I shake my head at TOS. But it was of its time. Oh, the other episode we watched. Oh, God, I forgot it. It popped in my head then and I've forgotten already. But the one where... No, it's gone. I forgot. Can't remember. It's gone. No. You'll know when you get to my age, you lot. A Romulan landed on the planet thousands of years ago and spat in a puddle, and they evolved thousands of years later. Quite sure that's how it works. But, I suppose, you can have species that can look like Vulcans, because there's plenty of species that look like humans, aren't there? So you wouldn't be able to tell in passing, would you? So why not Vulcans as well? And Bolians and all them. If Bolians are related to Andorians, both blue, aren't they? Discovery solves nothing. Burnham solves everything. Yeah, pretty much. With all the Romulan time shenanigans in 2009 and Strange New Worlds, that's possible. Yeah. Will they refit the ISS Enterprise? Disconnect the nacelles and stuff, I wonder. I don't know. They're taking it to, what do they call it? A Starfleet storage facility. Well, it's a bloody starship. We'll put it in a box. And they said we're going to take it to the fleet yards or something like that. Storage facility. I did quite enjoy that episode. I thought we were alright. The only thing this season in Star Trek Discovery that's annoyed me so far has been when they crashed them two starships. With no ill effects. I mean, they even had the Discovery jumping to wherever it jumped to, I think to the headquarters or whatever. And after it jumped, it showed the sand or whatever drifting off into space. So Discovery were fine. Then they said the other ship, which I've forgotten the name of, were undergoing repairs. And that was the only reference, wasn't it? Stupid bloody thing. Or did Lorca use the ISS Enterprise to get back to the Discovery universe, hence the hint at Lorca's return? Yes, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't know, it's been there for 800 years though, hasn't it? Oh well, but Lorca were back then. Sorry, I was thinking 32nd century time, but yeah. They got back 800 years ago, wouldn't it? Maybe he'll pop up in Strange New Worlds, we'll see. Enterprise K, Enterprise Cadet Training Vessel. We'll see it again, won't we? Because they'll reuse in Starfleet Academy, whatever they're calling it. They'll reuse it in that, won't they? Yes, Lorca returned, and if was with help, Section 31 Giorgio, which we will see in her book. Yes, there is that in there. Yeah. There's that thing as well to look forward to. Why haven't done that side? I haven't done the other side. Let's just finish this off while I'm here. It's blending. Before I start on the other side. Oops, knocking my microphone. Like a clumsy oaf. I might need these. For that bit. Turn this around to do this. balance, balance. Ah, then. The old eraser. Oh. Ah, then Millie. Have a look at your head. Hang on. I hope this is the alternate mirror Enterprise and not the actual mirror, or else it has the Tantalus field on board. No idea. They don't know either. Didn't they say Georgiou was going back to a time when the universes were closer? Not necessarily the SNW era, possibly close to the TNG. I have no idea. Don't know. I don't think they know either. They'll make something up, won't they? What about the Breen, eh? Not sure about them. Not sure about how we know what the Breen look like now. It would be nice to have them as a mystery. And now all that mystery's gone. They'll say these are different Breen. These are not the Breen that we saw in Deep Space Nine and that. These will be different Breen. They left it open so they could decide later. Young Rachel Garrett was cast. Oh, yes, forgot about that. So, you know, approximate time, but assumptions are she jumps around time. Yeah, says Enterprise didn't have the original mirror markings, so it's Disco Mirror Enterprise. That don't mean all, does it? Well, we only saw 2 Breen from the same high genetic cast. Maybe they're special. As I said, they'll be different. A different kind of Breen. She got hair there that I didn't notice. I'll have to do this with the eraser. Notice that hair down there. Disco has 2 mirror universes, the one they visited in season 1 and the one Georgiou created last season. Witnessed Witness Carl stated would continue alongside the regular ones. I can't remember that because it was crap. I hated the new green encounter suit. Well, it's 32nd century encounter suit now, isn't it? Now the mystery of what they look like is completely ruined. Well, it's not a mystery anymore, unless there's a special breed from a different area. I liked, well, you Win Grace, wasn't it, that said there might be something to do with the changelings, which is how they can change the faces or whatever. So that it's some connection to the changelings, which may be why they sided with the changelings in the Dominion War. Something like that, wasn't it, you said? They were not mirror universes, the ships fly in the same direction instead of flipping like they used to. I think they did that in the original series, didn't they? Still think they're connected to the changelings who are also related to the progenitors. Because of the actress. I don't remember her name. Prime timeline. They flew left to right, but in the mirror always flew right to left. So no, I'd have to watch the DS9 mirror episodes, because I think DS9 did more mirror episodes than any other series, didn't it? I think they just flew all over the place in all directions. I don't think DS9 continued that trend. I may be wrong. I don't think they flew all different directions in DS9. I know they did it in the original series. And I'm sure, could be wrong, but I'm sure the Terran Empire logo in what we'd seen before didn't have, I mean I could be wrong, but didn't have the Earth mirrored, the land masses. Sure it didn't. Like in Discovery. But I could be wrong. I think Discovery went a bit too literal, didn't it? The mirror motif. Enterprise, it didn't matter that an X too full. Enterprise didn't have a crossing, so it doesn't matter. There's no universe to delineate. Well, but just the whole episode, wasn't it, was in another universe, including the title. I think that's done. I think we're done. I'm going to class that as done. It'll do for me anyway. How does it look? Let me pull out a bit, so to speak. And get it straight for the camera. There we go. Going out as far as I'll go. I think it'll do. I think it'll do. Sign it. Sign it with me eraser. Right. It did link to the original series better using the Defiant. It was a great way to do it. The episode. Yes, they did. That's how linked it. And then in the Discovery, they showed like a computer CG version of the Defiant, and it looked totally different. Thank God they didn't show us that. Right, anyway, I'm calling this done. So shut the music up a minute. Lower it down a bit. Right, so I'm calling that done. So there we go, that's Millie Gibbs. I'll get a a view. Get it? 'Cause the camera's obviously at an angle, so I can't zoom out anymore, and the camera's fixed, so I can't. There we go. Millie Gibson, not too bad. Not too bad, I don't think. I'll scan it in as usual, and put it on in the community section and all that jazz. And then we're gonna download. When I can download it from YouTube, I'll do my speeded up version in the shorts. So there we go. Right, so we'll leave it there. Oh, crikey. Season 3, episode 9. What are you on about? Season 3, episode 9 of what? You're on about Thorley and Webb in TOS? Well, that's season 3, episode 9. Yes, because I said earlier on in... forgot what it was now. I was saying they should have... I was on about Millie Gibson, wasn't I? I was saying they'll do something with her, and they should have her floating about Kirk style in the Thorley and Webb, where she keeps appearing and disappearing. That's what they'll do with her. Anyway, we'll leave it there. So, right. So I'll just turn off. I'll make myself big again. Oh, bloody, I've gone on the wrong thing. Tell you, oh, that one. There we go. My stupid face. And I'll turn off that webcam. Right. Thorlian Webb, yes. Yeah, so good one is that. Good one is that. I like the Thorlians. Don't see enough of the Thorlians. Well, we saw more of them in Enterprise, didn't we? I like that episode where they had the ship that had come from the future. Can't remember what they called the episode. But everybody were after it. The Suliban and the Thorlians, and the Thorlians and the Suliban were fighting each other, and it were cool and all that. And I like that. Right, so we'll leave it there anyway. Right, what we got coming up? Move that out of the way. What we got? Oh, hang on a bit. What we got coming up? It's Sunday, so tomorrow. Just my microphone. Put it back to how it should be now. There we go, that's better. Strange New World should have used the Thorlians and not the Gorn. Yes, they should. They should have. Anyway. What was I saying? What's coming up? Tomorrow! Right, tomorrow. Magnificent Mondays. We're watching Battle Beyond the Stars. Yay! Cool film. With the fallopian tube booby ship. Next Friday, appointment with Fear. Oop, pardon me, burpee. Next Friday, appointment with Fear. We're watching Mimic. So that's fun. Guillermo del Toro's English language debut, I think. We're on his second film. So that's to look forward to. And then I can't remember what else I've got coming up. Can't remember. Anyway, what are you on about now? The Xenogorn or Magorn. Yeah, well, they're Xenogorn, aren't they? That's what they look like. They look like aliens, don't they? Just xenomorphs. Yeah. What do they call them? Anyway, so there we go. Oh, we're going through a nebula look. Right. We'll leave it there. Double feature. What are you on about, double feature? I might be having a double feature coming up because I've just borrowed two of my lad's DVDs and he doesn't know. so at some point in the future, I'm going to be doing House and Haunted Hill and Return. And Return to the House and Haunted Hill. So I borrowed them. So they'll be at some point in the future. I've also ordered some Blu-rays and DVDs. They're on the way. I'll tell you, I've ordered the Final Destination Blu-ray box set. What else? Q the Winged Serpent, which is a favourite of mine. What else? And another one. I can't remember what it is. Dreamcatcher, that one. So So I think that's all I've ordered. Let me check. Let me check. My orders are confirmed. Final Destination, Cue the Winged Serpent, Dreamcatcher, Oh Iron Overlord, which I've not. I thought I had that on Blu-ray, but I haven't. So they'll be coming up at some point in either Magnificent Mondays or Friday Night Appointment with Fear. I think they're more horror ones that I've ordered, aren't they? But anyway, right, so we'll leave it there. So thanks Sci-Fi Quest and Wind Grace for keeping me company while I doodle Millie Gibson. But I don't know what I'll be doing next week. I might do that. I'll put a poll. I'll pick some pictures and I'll do a picture poll or whatever if I can work it out, and then you can decide which one I'm going to do. Cue the Winged Serpent, is that the one from 82? Yes it is, yes. With David Carradine. And oh God, I can never bloody remember his name. He's one of these actors that everybody raves about. Michael Moriarty. People rave about him. I think he's bloody awful in everything I've seen him in. Like Steve Railsback. People rave about how great an actor Steve Railsback is. I've never seen him great in anything, but anyway. Anyway, great as always, pal. See you tomorrow night. Take care, everyone. Are you doing... is it First Contact? Starts at First Contact tomorrow. I think you said you were doing it Monday, didn't you? So I look forward to that. Go and subscribe to Sci-Fi Quest and Wind Grace. Both do excellent content. And all that stuff. So there we go. Subscribe to me as well if you're watching and not subscribed. It'd be greatly appreciated. Right, so I'm going now. So I'll shut that off. So thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say thee.